Okay, so I've made it to the car park of Movie World. Now, unfortunately, DC Rivals and Scooby-Doo, Spooky Coaster, and Wild West Falls will not be operating today. I did see a man working on the top of DC Rivals before. You can see him in like the orange up there. You can make him out. There he is up there. I mean, it really like puts in like perspective of just how tall the ride actually is. I mean, that is a massive lift hill. That is 60 meters up in the air, and then we got this little man in orange making sure that the track is all right. I guess you can see him there right now. Whew. Brave man. Pretty sure he's all hooked up and everything, because if he wasn't, that would be insanely dangerous. But yeah, there's a little scale of one man compared to the enormous size of this thing. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. You can see that the DC Rivals is much taller than the top of this Green Lantern roller coaster. It's about twice as tall, completely dwarfs it. But it's still a fun ride, lots of beyond vertical drop, outward bank turns, and a nice inline downward twist. It has a really fast and loud chain lift too. Alright, so I just got off Superman Escape. I've been on that ride too many times to count, and it's always great. So the sign out the front said it was a 60-minute wait, though I checked my watch. I actually timed it. It was 29 minutes, 49 seconds. And so I got about
3/3 through the queue, and then they select single riders, and I got on. And if I didn't, I probably would have hung around for maybe about 10 more minutes, so that would have added up to about 40 minutes. So sometimes the signs aren't always as long as they actually are. So I would have been in that queue for about 40 minutes instead of 60. So as many of you probably know, Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster is down for a very extended period of maintenance. It's not going to open until June 2025, which is 2 years from now. So it's obvious that this is a very popular ride with the general public, because it's kind of in like the medium, like uncanny valley of roller coaster intensity, where it's not too scary, that it's like a official thrill ride, but it's not, you know, child friendly enough that it's like a little kids ride. It's a really, really well done family coaster that is thrilling without being too scary, and it has a lot of good theming in it that it's had since for 20 years, but a couple of years ago it was refurbished and a lot of people weren't happy with it, myself included, and it looks like they are closing it now to kind of bring it back to its roots and make it better than ever before. So let's hope that the wait is worth it, and I'll definitely vlog it and say something about it when it opens 2 years from now. Doomsday Destroyer is also down today. Now, I am actually starting to get pretty worried about the state of this ride, because it breaks down far too frequently. It always seems to be down on every second week. And it's worrying because it's not a bad ride. I never really found it to be really that fun. It's a bit too slow, and it hangs you upside down for too long. And I find that more painful than fun. You definitely wouldn't want it to have a breakdown while it's completely upside down, because that would be very painful for the guests. It's kind of like the rumours I heard about the Wipeout breaking down in the 90s, of where an entire row of riders were completely stuck upside down for a few hours, and that doesn't sound like fun at all. That sounds pretty painful, actually. Anyway, let's hope that this ride has a bright future, gets the maintenance it needs, and hopefully it won't get torn down.
Some doctors recommend humans subsist on a plant-based diet.
It is too good to be.
Some of my plants would like to reverse that.
If your use of the water.
So as of now, Wild West Falls is also down for maintenance, and it's not really a surprise since it is the oldest ride still standing at Movie World, opening in Boxing Day of 1998, making it over a 20-year-old attraction. but you can see that they're going to give a bit of TLC and hopefully get it up and running. Demand for riding it isn't as bad now because it's winter in Australia, but hopefully it'll be up and running better than ever back in spring and summer. So I just realised that DC SuperHeroes and Villains actually doesn't come on until about 5 days' time, so I came here a little bit early. Oh well, I guess I can always come back a bit later. There's a lot of people lining up to Scoob, the movie, short movie. You excited for DC SuperHeroes and Villains?
I am always. I'm always excited to be a part of it.
Awesome.
I'm always excited to make sure that the heroes outwin and beat the villains.
I actually thought it was on today, but I realised it's not on until next week.
No, it comes a little bit later, I believe.
Okay, thanks,
but
man.
we're heroes is still here.
Awesome.
We're always going to be here.
Thanks, man. Stay super.
That's exactly right. You too.
Yep.
Straight out the back. Oh! Yes, Venus! Concentrate! Sit next to it, doesn't matter. You Tyler! You Tyler! You two nice and close!
Hit the road, farm boy. You don't belong here.
That's perfect! Like it! JD, hot downstairs! Hey, you free? Great. Can I get you to move it for me? Yes. Just off the set. Nobody wants to see that. Don't encourage him. Just threw up my mouth a little bit. Hey, when I said move it, I meant the quad bike. You had more than one head knock in your life? That's not reassuring either. Whoa! Alright, try to be more consistent with the throttle there. Just out the back. Way! Pull the cuffs. Left! Ladies and gentlemen, the Scotty Gregory! Hey team, let's roll it!
When his father is about to lose it all.
Bankrupt! I'll lose everything!
Jack will do whatever it takes to save the farm.
It's innocent, son! You can win that race!
Perfect!
Hello, race fans, and welcome to the Inner City 500. The most heavily sponsored racer on the circuit. Get moving racers, entrance are about to go.
Whoa, relax, dude, you made it!
But before Jack can claim his prize, first he must survive the city. Comes a movie like no other.
Drivers, stop your engines. 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
You guys, way to go! Good job!
Okay, so that basically wraps up my day at Movie World. I actually went into the park thinking that DC Superheroes and Villains was actually on, though I didn't realise I came a couple of days early. It doesn't start until the 24th of June. And overall, I had a pretty neat day. Half the rides were closed, but unfortunately, so DC Rivals, Scooby-Doo, of course, is closed. What else was closed? Wild West Falls was closed. Doomsday Destroyer was closed. But Superman Escape was open, Batman was open, Justice League, Green Lantern. I will add one thing. Just before I left the park, I had one ride on Green Lantern, and I overheard this American father and her daughter like lining up, and her daughter really had nothing to say but complaints of how bad she thought the Green Lantern coaster was, and she thought that the park was overall pretty disappointing compared to what she experienced, since I would assume she's from the US. I didn't really talk to her, I just overheard her talking about this. She only said Superman was the only ride that she thought was good and worth riding. Said she hated Justice League, and it's kind of a bit of a slap in the face to Australian theme park lovers, because I know we don't really have many theme parks down here, and in a lot of ways our theme parks don't really hold a candle to a lot of what the other theme parks in America can do, and even some others worldwide. But Movie World is not a bad park. It's actually a very solid park and has a lot of good stuff about it. Surely it could be better. You could always say, hey, you could have more stuff in it, but you don't come halfway across the globe to go on a roller coaster and then complain about it, But anyway, it just kind of, it hurts a bit when somebody from another country says that your version of a theme park is a joke, because Movie World is basically the best theme park that Australia has to offer basically currently. But anyway, just wanted to talk about that. Anyway, thanks for watching the vlog. You guys are awesome for supporting the channel, and overall just thanks for watching. Thank you.